Yo guys, welcome back towards this new video here on the channel. On today's video, I will be discussing and I will be going over about why I do think Bitcoin is bullish right now and why we should be looking at higher targets rather than lower targets right now. So without any further ado, let's jump right away in towards the content. So Bitcoin has been lately trading pretty strong here because it has been creating that significant movement towards the upside. Only the thing that I'm seeing here across social media is that a lot of people are starting to flip bearish again here. I see a lot of people, once I am, because I have been pretty bullish on the stage over here on the market, and I think we should be staying bullish on the stage on the market because we basically broke above the range high, and since we did so, we basically confirmed the start of a new uptrend. And I personally think this is not the time to be so bearish on this market. So I will be doing some explaining to you guys out there. So first of all, we broke above this previous range high, well, basically got us rejected, and we're currently just retesting it as support. So it is not too bad if you are going to retest your previous resistance zone as support. That is rather a pretty bullish signal if you would ask me. And then at the same time, we can see that we have been starting to create that higher low structure. So as long as we're going to form higher lows, we are still trading in an uptrend. But please don't be fooled by the last 7 days trading towards the downside, because yes, Bitcoin can also create such kind of these bull flags. Because I'm personally right now looking at this market, and this is looking like a very clear bull flag on the daily time frame. You can see significant movement towards the upside getting created, and at that same time we're creating such kind of a flag here on the market where we basically could argue this is a bull flag on the market. And this, of course, if it does decide to be bullish, could bring Bitcoin back up towards way higher regions. So if we are going to zoom out, I don't think it's smart to be bearish on this market. And of course, I've been bullish on the market for the last 7 days here. For this period while we were trading up, I have been pretty bullish on this market, basically since this green candle over here. And I will be sticking bullish towards this market, because if I'm going to flip bearish over here, I think I will be massively wrong here, because I do know that Bitcoin is probably going to be moving up big time and not really going to move much more lower. So it is, of course, in terms of risk to reward, more smarter to be bullish right here after such a significant trend reversal signal. And after such a significant breakthrough as well, we are looking towards multiple signals here on that daily time frame. We are also right now retesting this EMA ribbon as support, what is also a pretty big signal that the market could start to be bouncing from of this range here. As well, if we're going to look at other signals here on higher time frames, we are seeing similar structures and similar signals that the market is flipping bullish right now on the higher time frames. So looking at this bull flag scenario, Bitcoin could really start to be moving up massively, because if we're going to take a price target of this bull flag, we are going to be aiming for targets around the $55,000. And of course, from the current point of trading, that is going to be a measured move of approximately 20% towards the upside. So my strategy over here over the last days here has been basically, okay, Rover, get your trade in right now, get your swing trade in, because I want to be catching this next rally towards the upside, this next swing back towards these higher regions, of course. So that is also exactly what I'm currently doing. I am building up more and more long positions. I'm trying to get a very good entry in this market, because I do want to get this swing back towards the upside, because that will be guaranteeing me that we are going to be having a low risk entry for potential very high rewards, because the chance of Bitcoin really coming further down is not that high right here. As well, we're going to look at the weekly time frame before I'm going to go in towards these lower time frames, because first of all, I want to give you guys a very good view about how I do think the coming weeks and days are going to look for Bitcoin. We can clearly see right here on this market, we once again had this bullish crossover on that weekly MACD here. This, of course, a huge signal, because the last time around we got this signal in the market. Yeah, really, Bitcoin moved up massively in a very short amount of time here. So once again, we are getting this bullish signal across this market. As well, if you're just purely going to look at the weekly time frame, we can see that we are not all too bad right here. We're just have been seeing 2 very strong weeks here, and right now we are basically as well going to look, I should extend it a little bit higher, towards this previous support zone, previous support zone over here, previous resistance, and we're currently flipping it into support. And at the same time, if we're going to look at the weekly time frame, we can currently see we are retesting the EMA ribbon, what is also a pretty strong signal of support. As well, at the same time, we are retesting the bull market support band, what is also a very bullish signal that this market could see a very strong bounce from here on. And for me on right here, I shouldn't really be all too bearish like I told you, because these higher time frames are looking so strong. At the same time, we are looking at a wider reaccumulation schedule for Bitcoin, like you can see on this chart. If we're going to compare 2013 towards 2016 and 2016 towards 2021, all these basically these bull market reaccumulation phases, we can see that Bitcoin in 2021 is basically forming similar reaccumulation schedules. And what we do expect is that we're once again going to see similar exponential movements towards the upside. So yeah, I mean, it is for me not too smart to be so bearish right here. As well, if we're going to analyze on-chain data, we do know that we are right now having a massive amount of long-term holders entering the market, and the only ones that are really selling right here are these short-term hodlers. So yeah, this is basically my really wider view on Bitcoin. I think that on the wider view, Bitcoin is looking very strong here, and that is why I am going to be looking for more bullish targets in the months and the weeks ahead of ourselves. And of course, since the daily time frame right now also confirming some kind of a bull flag and retesting this previous horizontal high, I think we are still looking pretty strong on this macro trend. 4-hourly time frame is once again forming a new consolidation pattern. First of all, we looked at a different consolidation pattern, but right now we are, since the market has been basically traded sideways still here and still squeezing its price action in with higher lows on the market, what we can clearly see, right, we are forming on a bigger scale higher lows and lower highs. So we're still basically consolidating, and once we are going to form a clear higher high and once we're going to form a clear lower low, we are going to look for, of course, bullish markets or bearish markets. So if Bitcoin, for me right now, the confirmation I'm waiting for in order to say, okay, right now the moon is going to be imminent and right now Bitcoin is really going to be moving up exponentially, is a break above that $48,000. If we break above the $48,000, we're officially confirming a higher high than the previous highs over here in the market, and that is really going to be the confirmation I'm going to wait for before I'm really going to be saying, okay, Bitcoin is right now going to be moving further on towards even higher targets. So right now we are actually in a pretty interesting consolidation phase here, and Bitcoin is just waiting till it's going to be making this big move, because these are not very big moves here. The big exponential moves are still yet to come for Bitcoin. And most likely, what I'm right now seeing here is that I do have a very clear feeling about where this market is heading towards, and I will be explaining to you guys in a second from now on. Also, 1 hour time frame broke below this horizontal support range. Of course, we were trading between this range for quite a while here. Right now, we did clearly break below it. So yeah, we are looking a little bit at that more bearish side here. Of course, in order for Bitcoin to flip bullish, we have to be breaking above that $47,000. If we're not going to do so, yeah, we're still going to look a little bit more bearish across this market. Then at the same time, yeah, Bitcoin could be also create some other interesting schedules and interesting reaccumulation phases. Of course, we can be looking at some kind of a downward sloping support line and at the same time a downward sloping resistance line here. And we could be maybe have been already squeezed out there. But for me on right now, I don't really am looking towards a significant 1 hour trading pattern. I will be taking it very slow here. And I will be maybe look not really so much and so much in depth on that 1 hour time frame. For me, and right now, it's going to be important that we're going to hold on this previous high, this range over here. What you can see, this range over here has been previous resistance over here. It has been flipping into support on the market over here, and of course, a few hours ago, it flipped into support again. And if we're going to come down, I want to be seeing this level once again bounces back up here, create a double bottom, and of course, create this significant rally back towards the upside. And do know it's Bitcoin. Bitcoin can move up very quickly, and especially since what we're seeing right now across the market in terms of the leverage, like I mean, I am saying I see people on social media really turn bearish again, and the reason why I'm saying so is because once I do look at the funding rates, I think what we can see over here is really reflecting how the social media and the market is looking. And like last days around here, we've seen that a lot of these altcoins, we're getting over leveraged towards the upside, but look at what we're currently getting across altcoins in general and across Bitcoin. I mean, yes, I have been bullish for quite a while in this market. Yes, I've been bullish, and I don't regret it at all, because I do think that this is the right time to be bullish on the market in general in an average time frame. I think we are going to be moving up in the coming days towards higher targets, but just purely look at what the market is currently doing in terms of its leverage, we are seeing so many people opening new shorting positions. We are seeing the leverage being once again massively negative. And I mean, for the past week, we have not seen the funding being so negative like this right now here, and especially on altcoins. Look at this. All the altcoins are getting shorted right now. And last week, all the altcoins were getting longed. So altcoins are taking a bigger hit right here, but I think it is very important to also look at what the funding is doing in altcoins, because once altcoins are looking too good, usually Bitcoin comes down to flush out these altcoin leverage, and that is exactly what we have seen. And especially look on Ethereum, we are seeing minus 0.04 and 0.01 on Binance. That is absolutely crazy what kind of negative funding rates we're currently experiencing, and that is just a major opportunity. I think the market in general are right now very close towards that reversal, and once we do reverse, we are going to be moving up in a very rapid pace towards that upside, in my opinion, since the funding is so negative and the short squeeze will be so major. So since I'm also so massively bullish on Bitcoin right here, I have been also adding more towards my leverage position here on Bitcoin. I've currently got an approximately 0.55 Bitcoin on this 5x leverage long position. What I did originally entered on 37,000 US dollars, and right now my entry price is on 40,000 US dollars. So I upped my average entry price a little bit towards the upside, but I don't think that I'm taking any risk at all here. Still, my stop loss is around at 42k here, and I think I can easily move this straight further on towards the upside. But I've been so incredibly bullish right here since the market is giving me all these kinds of signals here that we do not really see every single day, you know. And yes, we have been coming down over the course of these last few days. Yes, I do know, and it is playing with a lot of those people, their emotions. But we are indeed currently, guys, do look at this. We are indeed creating a bull flag on the daily time frame on Bitcoin. We are retesting the most critical, the most strongest horizontal previous resistance zone that right now is flipping into support, and still the funding is negative. I mean, yeah, please do analyze this market a little bit better. People are shorting the support. I don't really know if that is the most strongest decision you can make right now across this market. So yeah, I am still pretty bullish on Bitcoin, and this trade, I am very certain I can drive it and I can ride it towards new all-time highs, because yes, Bitcoin is giving all these signals on these higher time frames, and that is where I'm listening towards. Yeah, 1 hour or 4 hourly time frames could sometimes fake you out, but if you are going to zoom out and listen towards what Bitcoin is telling us on these higher time frames, we're going to get a very good view about what Bitcoin is actually doing right here on this market. As well for Ethereum, we are forming this very strong previous resistance zone, flipping into support. This is a range where Ethereum can start to be bouncing massively from. And as well on the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin valuation, we can see right now it is taking a hit. And that is why we are seeing, of course, that negative funding coming towards altcoins in general. Because I've been telling you guys here, once Ethereum compared to Bitcoin move down, altcoins in general move down as well. And what are we seeing right now? We're seeing that exactly playing out. But what can we see as well at the same time? We can see that Ethereum compared to Bitcoin is coming down towards ranges where we can start to see a massive bounce from. And of course, does this count for all altcoins? Yes, I do think that many of these altcoins right here can start to be bouncing off the market from this horizontal region, since this is a previous strong support / resistance zone. And of course, like I told you, if Ethereum compared to Bitcoin is going to be bouncing, it is going to be all the altcoins that are going to be bouncing on this market most likely. So, am I bullish right now on Bitcoin? Yes. Do I think that this is the right time to be bullish on Bitcoin? Yes. Do I think we are absolutely going to, we should also short the support, like a lot of these other people are doing. And I do see a lot of people in my comments as well being extremely scared. I do see a lot of people in my comments saying, oh, we are going to come down again, blah, blah, blah. And I am in some trading groups there where I see a lot of people trading short and expecting Bitcoin to come down towards the lows of 38,000 US dollars. And I am not expecting that. I am not expecting that at all, because this is Bitcoin. And we have been experiencing a market reversal. If you don't see so, you should, of course, read more analysis books here, but the daily time frame has been forming and confirming a daily trend reversal. And right now, it is testing your patience. It is testing your patience by retesting this previous resistance zone as support. And right now, the question is, can you control your emotions? So guys, this was it for today's update video. Hopefully you do enjoy it. I think this is a very good update video, and you should definitely recommend it to your friends because this is important to watch. Important information has been shared today. Make sure to share it with your friends. Make sure to like this video. It will be absolutely amazing if you can also subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.